What up, gang? So today I have my hiking boots. I'm getting ready to go planting for the 2026 season. These are the boots. Guys, these are easily $200, $300, $400 boots. These boots, okay, mountaineering boots, Vibram sole, I got for $45 on Facebook Marketplace. They look brand new. You gotta look out for the deals. These are brand new fucking shoes, man. And the guy selling it, he's selling it for his friend. His friend was from France. He had to leave the country. There's always a context to a good sale, right? He didn't want to wait, just needed to get rid of them. Awesome. K-Land brand, I don't know what that is. They seem decent. These ones, Scarpas, pretty well-known brand. Vibram sole as well. These look a bit more used, like aesthetic wise, like at the top there's some scratches, but they're great fucking shoes, man. They're great fucking boots, real leather. Like these were $50 on Facebook Marketplace. And the reason I do this instead of buying brand new is because they get destroyed. Like these boots get destroyed, they get wrecked. There's no boot that will not get wrecked tree planting. So I would recommend not spending money on boots. Like don't go and spend even $200, bro. I wouldn't even get a mediocre pair of boot that is new, that is 200. You're better off getting a high quality boot that is secondhand. That is my recommendation. And where they usually get wrecked first is along the lining here. So where there's glue holding this in. It looks really tough, but the tree planting, man, it will. So I'm just gonna add like a protective layer right here with the shoe glue. This works really well if you apply it at least 2 to 3 days, like before you're actually using them, right? Like don't do this and then overnight. It'll be dry overnight, but it won't solidify itself. It won't have time to solidify itself. So make sure if you do this route, the shoe glue route, to reinforce whatever, let it dry for like a week if you can. Like I'm doing this super in advance. I'm not planting for at least another month, but I'm getting ready because I'm excited and I'm bored inside. So let's get started. These are not the boots I have in my videos. These are more for flat terrain, not steep. The high top leather boot that I have in my videos, those are for steep ground. So let's go. Let's get started. I always make a big mess with these. Like it just leaks out. They say it lasts for a long time, but after the first use, it's popping out. After the first use, it's just fucking gooey everywhere. And to smooth it out, I have a tool here. Somewhere. My old toothbrush. Because you gotta change your toothbrush every 3 months. So it's time. I'm gonna use this end. Like a fucking knife. Like I would use a knife. So I'm just gonna lay it down like this. Lay this down. And we're just gonna like flatten it out. Like you're spreading Nutella on a beautiful piece of raisin bread. I feel like Bob Ross right now, guys. Just stroke lightly along the seam of the boot. Lightly. Nothing crazy. We want to spread it out so it still looks nice. Because even in the bush, you need swag. This is what I'm aiming for. Just an extra protective layer. Just to make it last a little longer before it starts to chip. And this will last me the season, guys. I'm just saying that realistically, like planting boots, you're not reusing that season after season. Like you're making $400, $500, $600 a day. Just replace your boots, man. But go on Facebook Market. Like, I'm gonna let this on the side dry just a little tiny bit. Do the other boots. There's always a way to do things like with barely any money. And I feel bad for people who have never known like poverty and shit, because those people are not resourceful. Let me tell you, you get fucking resourceful when you're fucking broke. It's not nice. It's not fun. But it really teaches you, man. It really teaches you. Spreading the Nutella. Nice long spread. Whoops. I fucking touched the other boots. It's all good. It's all good. Just adding a nice layer there. So this is actually the first time I've used this shit. I usually just with this. And it looks yucky. But I usually do this like in the bush, when the shoes have already been damaged. Like, I do this too late, basically, because I'm a cowboy. But now I'm doing it the right way. And it's important to do one side at a time, because the gravity, you can maybe not see it that well, but the gravity is making this drool down, and we don't really want that. We don't really want that, because that creates shapes and whatever. So I'm laying it down, just like the other one. Maybe you can see. Like this. It'll dry just a bit, just so it doesn't goop down when I angle it the other way to do the other side. So we'll let this. We'll do the other boots. I think I'll wait, because these were in my truck and they're like pretty cold and they're kind of wet on the inside. I don't know. I'm gonna let these dry a little more. But yeah, this is a little bit of what I do in the pre-season before kind of heading out. The next thing I gotta do is I have new bags and shovels. So next video, I'm gonna take that apart. Because when it comes, it's all in different pieces. Like you need to build the bag, basically. You need to adjust your shovel. So next video, I wanna do how I prep my shovel, how I prep my planting bags. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, smash the like button. No, I'm kidding. Don't do none of that bullshit. Have a good day. It's the weekend. Happy Friday. Peace.